All right, go ahead and start just with your thoughts on clinching playoffs and a home playoff game for us.
Well, I think it was a nice, it's nice to go into the Salt Lake game, already clinch playoffs, but we knew that the main goal was to host the first round game, and that was kind of our goal for the last 2 weeks. So to get that done felt really good. Also, the way we performed, I think against a good Salt Lake team has us feeling good for Sunday.
All right, we're going to start questions off with Sam.
Hi, Steve. Can you hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. You mentioned, team, you clinched that home playoff game. What's the attitude of the group going into the postseason, knowing that you're going to have a game at Providence Park in front of fans coming up in a couple weeks here?
Well, I think that first and foremost, we're not looking ahead of Austin. I think that if anything, these last 4 months have been so many games in a row that you kind of just look at what's in the next 2 days. Like I think my life's scheduled out like 3 days ahead of time, which is not always healthy. But so we're looking forward to Austin. I think that there's some motivation to play that team, and then playoffs. I think that we're a very confident team going into that home game.
Next, we'll go to Pike Parker.
Hey, Steve, you talked about playing Austin. Is there, I know that it doesn't affect the playoffs, but how much do you guys want either revenge or just to play well? You frankly haven't played well against them the first 2 times.
I mean, I think that, I think it's an interesting question. What I would say is we want to perform in every game, and certainly, it'll be nice to play Austin at home with our fans. I think that we went there at parts of our season where we weren't at our best, and now we're at our best and looking forward to playing there.
If you guys have any further questions, go ahead and now. Steve, you guys have had a lot of ups and downs this year just with injuries and results and whatnot, but you guys have had your winningest season in club history with 16 wins. How does the team right now just feel about the overall season at the conclusion of the regular season?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it as ups and downs. I mean, I see it as where you finish the season is kind of how the season narrative is. And as you just said, we've won the most games. I think that, we feel good about where we're headed. I think if you look at our last 4 months, you want to be a team that's closing and getting better. And I think that we've done that. I give credit to the coaches. We're getting better when it's important. For me personally, I feel really good. I think I performed really well and continue to, be a top goalkeeper in that, and that's what I aim to do.
We'll go back to Pike Parker.
Steve, could you talk about a couple players in particular? We saw Bill Tuiloma the last few games. What does he add to the back line? And then we're all amazed by Diego Chara as a teammate. What are you amazed about with him as well?
Bill's been so good, and he's just, man, what a player and a physical specimen he is. And he's just been so sharp when he's played. And, he's a real, one of the, maybe like the, not talked about players who are very valuable for this team. And Diego Chara, has been so solid this last few months. And, he's kind of like the engine for us, and he's been amazing.